All right, so we should have load game. Look at that, we do. Oh, there we go. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. I assume that this is where we left off. I don't remember. It's been a week. The tarot cards. Yeah, I like the tarot cards mechanically. I think it's pretty interesting. Like, it lets you customize your difficulty and stuff. Did we already do this one is the question. I have no memory of this. Well, we may have already done this one. I think, yeah, we already did this, yeah. All right, all right. Always follow my nose, wherever it goes. The flavors of fruit, wherever they go. Grow? Oh, fucking, that was like, what, Fruit Loops, if I recall correctly? Man, the scary power of marketing to small children. You don't want to farm upgrades. Yeah, that's never really anything that I actually focused on. Medusa Head's taking 2 hits. That's a crime. Should never take 2 hits to kill a Medusa Head. All right, where? I assume then that I'm maybe in no, there's Bathory Mansion, so I'm in whatever this is, the town of Doina. This is Debor Cliff. I remember nothing. All right, we can save in towns, that's right. Did Medusa Heads exist in Prince of Persia? I honestly don't recall. I mean, the OG Prince of Persia, like the side-scrolling one, I don't think so. But if you're talking like the Warrior Within, maybe? I seem to like, I have some vague memory of petrification or something in that, but I don't know. Hey, Machiru, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Welcome. That is an adorable little dancing emote. Freaking gnomes, man. I wish my little chat program would pick them up, but alas. You have to crawl through caves in the desert and there are snakes and whatnot. Also a flying heart. Man, I do not remember that at all. Holy shit. I am doing okay, Machiru. I hope you are well as well. I'm playing Simon's Quest. We can certainly be in worse shape than we are right now. And it's a nice sunny day out here, relatively speaking. The weather is not terrible. Once I'm done with the stream, I'm gonna go for a nice walk before I get daily chores done. This should be a nice quiet Saturday here. Sick, but feeling a little bit better. I'm sorry that you are unwell. I'm glad you are on the mend, though, at the very least. Okay. 300 hearts. I don't really have anything to spend it on, I don't think. I also have no idea where we should be going right now. I should have saved before I left town, but I didn't because I'm a dummy. You know, that's the majority of people, I think, is that they just are like, oh, it's a shitty game because the angry video game nerd said so, but no, Simon's Quest is actually quite a good game. And I'm playing this version as a fan translation that vastly improves it. Like, we have a map and stuff of the game world, which I think this map's actually in the manual. We have a map of the game world. It kind of adds a save feature, like a proper save feature and stuff. It's a pretty solid port translation thing. But yeah, it's definitely a game that suffers a lot of I wouldn't say fan backlash, but it suffers due to reviews. No, use the laurel. There we go. First two reviews were of a game he actually liked and a game he genuinely hates. Oh, fucking Jekyll and Hyde. I have played Jekyll and Hyde, and Jekyll and Hyde is pretty darn bad. But no, I think that this game is kind of undeservedly hated by people. Admittedly, the English translation is a steaming pile of shit, like the OG English translation. And that certainly does it no services, but the caveat being, you know, if you can get around that, the actual moment-to-moment gameplay is quite good. So I believe we need to go like all the way back and take the raft across the river and then do this stuff over here, because I don't think we've done the last house over there, and I think that's it. Then it's all just, you know, finding Dracula's mansion and all that shit. Yes, the Nintendo Power cover that was like scaring kids and stuff. Hell yeah. I want to say last stream, somebody mentioned that they actually have a copy of that issue of Nintendo Power, which is like metal as fuck. I love it. Don't go away, bird. Ah! A lot of patience. That's just the kind of game it was. Like, just, I don't know. It was a different time, and everybody's like, oh yes, we used to have such good games back in the day, and nowadays it's, oh, microtransaction hell. And I mean, yeah, but also you had stuff like that. Had a copy you bought for 50 and sold it to someone for 150. I can respect the hustle. Okay, we can't actually go this way. That's irksome. Oh no. That's Castlevania. I mean, yeah, true. Oh no, we're getting bodied. And enemies in there, and their predictable movement patterns are defeating me. Gaming peaked with the Amiga. Oh yeah, man, the Amiga, and it's like no iframes on damage and Amiga droplets, fucking top shelf brown color palettes. Oh, that's actually where Dracula is. Okay. I'm gonna have to remember that. I'm gonna write that down. Where's my pad of paper? There it is. Okay, so Dracula is east of Yomi. Having to take notes in a video game. What is this hell? Why can't break the blocks? Alright, that makes sense. Thank you, Brendan. I do appreciate the gentle nudgings in the right direction, because otherwise I'm just gonna be wandering around lost and confused. Now after we're done with this, then we're going into the peak gaming of God, what, it's gotta be early 90s shareware with Castle of the Winds. I am unreasonably excited to play that game. No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much, Brendan. Let me fuck up and then be like, nah, bro, you need to go the other way. Hey, Elo, good to see ya. See, that's what Might and Magic is. But 2 on the Genesis had that 120. Man, peak manual. I miss when games had like fucking thick manuals. The one I always go to for the way things used to be in games that aren't like simulators, because there are some old sims that had, you know, 400 or 500 page manuals to them. The ones I always go back to are the old D&D games. You've got like Baldur's Gate 2, for example. That game's got a thick manual. Neverwinter Nights, and you can go back to the Gold Box games as well to an extent. Their manuals aren't quite as dense, but they tend to be like they're enough that you could basically play D&D with them. That's actually how I started playing D&D way back in the day. Was just cobbled together my own kind of way to play with my little brother And then we just used all the stats and stuff from the back of like the gold box games. Miss game manuals too. There's something special about it. I guess that's the thing I remember from my youth is, you know, on our birthdays, you get the birthday money, you go out and buy video games, and then on the ride home, you crack that sucker open and you're reading through the manual, looking at like the bestiaries and stuff. Yes, yeah, Baldur's Gate like was enough that you could absolutely play with just that manual, which is, I mean, you would need some probably supplemental material because I mean you're not gonna have like monster stats and stuff, but that's what bullshit is for. Hello. Oh, hi. I'm doing some sightseeing, relaxing after some hard work translating the game and all. Okay. Something tells me this is a bad idea to go down here. So I don't think I will. Headcrawler needs all its story in a separately sold book, and you just like party note everything down as journal entry 69. Man, honestly, I know that the reasoning behind them having like the journal entries in the manuals and stuff was twofold. It was a memory limitation, and it was also a form of copy protection. But man, I fucking loved that in the old games. It's like how in the Owlcat games they have those, like, text-based interspersions where you're, you know, basically kind of just role-playing through like a little story bit. It makes it feel like a tabletop game, and that's so cool. Plus, you know, you get like art and shit. Old crudely drawn maps and things like that. And they had all the joke entries for the people that are just gonna be reading through it. So good. I mean, I could do something like that, I suppose. That's, oh, I accidentally just fucking save stated, oops. That's something that, I don't know, cause if I were to do something like that, it would be like some cheeseball one-off DLC type of deal, something that would be optional content. It's like because, you know, I've mentioned that I would love to be able to do, like, Dungeons & Dragons Online style, like, DM narration for all the flavor text in the game and stuff, and just record all that shit myself. But, oh, that's some bullshit. But I don't think it would be worth the effort of going through it. I think that dude that we just talked to gave us laurels and garlic. Because I had 3 laurels, now I've got 4, and I had 4 garlic, and now I have 8. Nice. Thanks, translator man. And the other downside with like doing DM voice and stuff is that localization type of deal. And I mean, I have no intention of paying for localization of that game in any way, shape, or form, even though I'm, you know, spending developer time implementing features that will allow it. That's purely for fan community. If people wanted to do that, like, you know, fan translations on their own. Because that shit ain't cheap, and I'm not gonna relegate it to, like, AI translations, because that's just bad. What am I, a AAA video game studio? Ha ha ha! God damn it, I did not mean to go back in there. I wanted to save my state. Ah, shit! Nope, I'm not eating that damage. Screw you, game. I feel like the day-night cycle's faster in this. I don't think it is, but it feels like it is. Ela, where's my German translation of Cudcrawler? You've got to make it as foul as possible. And you have to do the voiceovers for all of the DM stuff because dang it, the world needs to hear your voice. Can't translate it into Hebrew, dang it. I wanted to be one of the only video games, like one of the only indie video games with a proper Hebrew translation. Brendan, I had such high hopes. Good God. That's gotta be the thing. That's gotta be the thing, Hila, is all of the text has to just be in all caps for the entire game. Wait, no, we had to... God, what was it we had to equip here? I don't remember. I don't remember which of Dracula's bits it was. I'm sure if I jump in here, I'm just gonna die. Hila's copy is for some reason all lowercase. I could do that. The water is crystal. Oh, is this the one where I'm supposed to just... I'm saving, fuck it. Crystal Lake was a lie. There we go. Jesus. It's game. Oh, I know where we are. Okay, I remember this. This is where the Flame Whip person is. I just have to, I think they're over here. I remember this starkly. I hope we can afford the fucking thing. Break, there we go. Give me the fuego. I remember this thing sounding dope. I'll give your morning star the power to burn away evil. Oh yeah. I fucking love it. This is just the coolest damn weapon. Oh, and it sounds, oh, I love this game. This game is so good. This game is so good, except when it's not, but for the most part, it's real good. I do remember this climb, yeah, I was gonna say, I remember this climb being pretty harrowing here. We do have laurels if I need to cheese, but I would really rather not. Although I suppose we're to the point now where I can just start using the gold knife because I don't think we have any need for hearts beyond buying oak stakes at this point. Oh God. Okay, I recall we have to go up. I think up is where the last of the houses is. I don't remember what's over here though. I'm just gonna save state before this because instant death spikes, just with a different form. There we go. Okay, this is the big swamp we have to go across. I'm gonna go back. We're gonna deal with the Hell House first. Assuming that's actually what's up to the top. I think it is. These things' fireballs skidding across the ground is heinous. And I kind of hate it, but at the same time I respect it, but I hate it. One day I'll evade. Not today. We have hit points. We've got levels. I think we're probably actually nearing the level cap, if I had to guess. We're level 4. I think last time somebody said the cap was 7, so we're actually we're doing okay. Not as far along as I'd have thought, but 6. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Elil. I'm gonna equip my water because I don't trust the floors here. And I don't remember who I was talking to. I was talking to, it was Depths, they're another Twitch streamer, and we were talking about this, and they're like, oh yeah, it's the game where, you know, to navigate you have to throw the item that deafens you all the time. It's like, yeah, the fucking holy water. Because you have to test the floors, but it plays this ear-piercing ass fucking sound. Oh no, there's a path above us, I think. And I had Indian for dinner, and I just had a little burp, and it tastes like fucking chicken tikka masala. That worries me a little bit, but also it was delicious, so I can't complain. Okay, maybe I'm just fucking stupid. I could have sworn there was something up here, but I guess not. Need to replace the sound with Wonder Bar. I agree. That's a sound that needs to be in more things. I gotta figure out some way to get that into Cud Crawler. Oh, okay. I thought there was water directly under here and I was gonna be a salty boy. There is nothing there. Ooh, that chaps my vittles. Fuck you, I'm evading. I'm just gonna eat the damage anyways. Yeah, I could have sworn there was something up there, I don't know. Alright, save here again. I gotta stream some more Mordor one of these days. I have not uninstalled it, it's just sitting on my desktop. I've just been playing other things. Blame Elden Ring. That fucking travesty. I'm gonna respec the frog into something that can actually beat the game, and we're gonna beat the game, I think, at some point. Every time you level up Wonder Bar, like, that would be so good! Ela, do you wanna be the... Well, no. You have an option, I guess. Do you wanna be the master of the guild training hall, or do you wanna be a mercenary that the players can hire? That's what it's gonna come down to, because I was originally planning on having there be a cat samurai that the party could hire. But if you'd... No one would get it, though! That's the downside, and that makes me sad. I needed more laurels. Training hall master sounds fun. Alright! Dude, this is... We might be in a bad way here, because I don't have any more laurels. I'm gonna save anyways. If need be, I can always go back and load my actual hard save from earlier. That's another thing I need to do, is I need to fuss with the UIs of stuff in town, because what I want to do, and you can see it in the shop, what I want to do with the town UIs is have, like, you know, in the, like, upper left corner, a portrait of whoever's, like, running the place. And so, like, Sin Sundries, you know, I'm gonna have some, like, pixel art portrait of Scimitar in there. I might go back and purloin the spread I used for him in, Wizardry 6? But yeah, it's all part of the process. Need to do some UI work. I need to redo the character creation UI. Because, like, the one consistent complaint that I've heard from people about character creation is that they don't think that it should be on multiple, like, pages of character creation. Just have it all in, like, one window. And I agree. Because it's not, character creation isn't deep enough, I don't think, to warrant having to have it all separated out like I do. I'm not gonna test the floor here. If we fall, we fall. We're early enough in that I won't be too scuffed about it. I don't trust those spikes. I don't expect those to be instant death spikes, but I also don't trust them. Are you the oak stake merchant, or do you sell laurels? I would love to invest in an oak stake. I would also love to invest in some laurels, because I don't want to have to, because we're on game over, I think, if I die. And that means we're gonna lose all of our levels. Boot up the DLC. Man, let me know if it's any good. I haven't picked it up yet. I'm waiting for mods to update. It looks so fucking cool, though. It looks so freaking cool. My body is ready. Maybe what we should do... Oh, I bet I just fucked up. What we should do is instead of playing Pillars of Eternity, I should just do a full stream playthrough of RimWorld. I totally just fucked up and we have to run through this whole... Oh, son of a bitch. This is what I get. This is what I get for taunting Schmoop. I get to run through the level again. Someone Roo Kibitz. I blame him for this as well. God damn it. There it is.
You will rue this day.
I should do that actually. I fucking love RimWorld so much. I fucking love RimWorld so much. It's so good. Seriously, go the other way. Uh-oh, which other way? Was I? Oh no. Okay, we'll go back. Exactly, that's the thing. I gotta get the ruing in while you're still conscious, Kibitz. Controller, what are you doing? Being weird. Back down? Okay. But no, I would absolutely do... Oh, is this the Laurel Merchant? Oh, fucking God bless you, Brendan. 8 laurels for free. Oh, beautiful. You've saved me some suffering. It's over this way, though. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, the slowdown. Oh, spikes aren't instant kills. Really? Okay. Oh, and it just connects. Nin. Dude, I owe you a beer. Holy shit. For your drink of choice. I remember this, dude. But now we have the gold knife, which is really damn good. I think the fire pillar is probably better for this and most other enemies. Because we can just chain it and block. Oh, he's too high. Dang it. We obtained the rosary. And now we possess Dracula's ring. Okay. Now it's time to go win the game. DLC for Against the Storm at the end of the month. Yeah, that's the, they added, like, it's the bats, right? They added the bat people. I'm excited for that, too. That is... I am not a huge fan of roguelites, but man, for whatever reason, that game does it for me. I streamed it a little bit, I don't know, at some point earlier this year, maybe? Last year? It's fun. I really like Against the Storm a lot. But no, RimWorld streams, I could totally see doing that. I don't know if I would do it as like a main playthrough, but I could totally see doing it like how I've been doing Elden Ring, where it's just when I get the urge to randomly stream, we play a little bit. You know, a couple hours. It's dangerous with RimWorld though, because a couple hours can turn into like 8 hours, and then I'm like, wait, I have to go to work. Is this death? No. I just need to get outside so I can save. Running the new set. Yeah, I know they have one where you can start with like a grav ship and stuff, and realistically, if I was checking out the DLC, that's probably what I would do. I like doing the basic, you know, everything is fucked, you have 3 colonists, good luck starts a lot, but when it comes to like DLC stuff like that, I would want to just start with it. Okay, nope, go back outside and save. There we go. This game, I gotta say, like, so he's like, this is me trying to control it with a thumbstick, and it does not appreciate that. It's fine with the D-pad, but it does not like the thumbstick. That's probably just Joy to Key being stuffy, though, if I had to guess. All right, I don't know what's to the left, so we're going left. We got a Mega Swamp and jumping worm things. Okay, 3 laurels to get across. Really? Oh, is this gonna loop me around to the, like, one of the early graveyards? I bet it is. I wonder if I need to drop garlic here. And if so, where? Oh, slimes. Get out of here, you little bastards. Yeah, this is early game here, isn't it? I say early game, but not... How the hell did we get over here? We were, like, over here. This map is confusing and not at all sensical. I'm reloading. No, we're gonna go right. Very strange. No, because I think if I go right, I'm gonna be able to just navigate us back to Dracula's castle. With our 3 health, surely nothing will go wrong. God, the fire elementals. Oh God, the jumping. Saving for cowardice. Never a doubt in my mind. Cheeky bastards, every time. Every time. You have so many hearts though. 576. Man, now I want to play RimWorld. Damn it. I need to wait. I need to wait until my mods are back. I need mass graves, damn it. There we go. Hey, Destructo, thank you very much. It is a ghost on a quest of the Simon variety. We're nearing the end, though. I just need healed quite badly. Save at a Hell House, I guess, sure. I think if I were to do RimWorld on stream, I would probably break my usual rules about save scumming. Because normally when I play RimWorld, I do Iron Man, so, you know, you can save when you quit type of thing. But if horror happens, you have to suck it up. Although maybe, I don't know. Because part of the fun is surviving the adversity, but man, when Randy Random gets a hate boner for you, he does not let up. But we could also have colonists named after chat members, and surely nothing bad will happen to them. Have a town full of cannibals and just name them all Ela. They can make people suits. Okay. I had forgotten how good the gold knives were. I totally forgot that they left the fire when you cracked something with them. I just thought they dealt more damage. Oh, you fucker. Need to play Sons of the Forest. That's the one that's multiplayer, right? Me and the guys were actually talking about doing a co-op. Well, no, the first one I think was multiplayer as well. Regardless, me and the guys were talking about doing a co-op playthrough of that at some point. It looks interesting. It looks creepy as fuck, too. But I know you can make, like, things to ward away the things with pieces of the things. Have, like, heads on pikes and shit. And there was... I can't remember the name of it. I'm gonna tab out really quickly and leave you guys in abject silence for just a moment while I look. Jamalis isn't here. He'll appreciate this if he watches the VOD. There is. It's not Enshrouded. It's an open world survival game. And it's like Europe, but open world survival. Can't remember the name of it though. Let me see here. I don't actually see it in my list of stuff. That's worrying. That means that I've misappropriated it, and it's in some category that it's not meant to be in. I am hanging in there, Destructo, doing better and better every day. Medieval Dynasty? No, it's like it's a survival game, like Valheim type of thing. Oh, this is gonna bother me. I don't have it under like simulations, do I? Bellwright is the name of it. Here we go. Add to survival. And it's like it's like kind of medieval European. From what I played, no fantastical elements. But like you start and you like build your like camp and you have followers and shit and there's bandits and stuff. It's just it's a nifty little thing. I put like 20 hours into that and had a good time of it. Didn't really get anywhere, but it's one where if you're persistent, you can, you know, take over cities and stuff. But I'm not persistent, and I was like, no, I had my fun. I killed some bandits. I skinned a lot of wolves. Like Manor Lords, yes. Yep. Get out of here, bird. Ooh. Alright, Dracula, I'm back. Can I break your shit now? Yes, I can. I'm home. Did I save in town? I don't remember, so I'm gonna save here. This translation is, like, I am so impressed with this. Such good music. Why are the birds and bats the worst enemies? Because of knockback. It's always the knockback. They knock you into pits. This is like so thematic for just a shitty little old NES game. You know, you got the creepy music as you descend into the domain of Dracula. Hey, Trinan, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Back to Manor Lord, spend some time, and there were updates, like the chill vibe. Yeah, like that's part of the fun of that kind of game. That's actually one of the reasons I like Against the Storm so much, is that by and large that game's pretty chill. Konami animals. Literally the devil. Speaking of which. Hello, Dracula. I can't remember, can I cheese you with the Fuego? I think I can. Yeah. I don't remember him, damn it, having attacks through the fire. I'm okay with it. There you go. Yeah, we barely clawed through on that one, but we managed. Oh no, Simon died. More like Diamond. Oh! Fatality. There are 3 endings. I actually did not know that. That's pretty cool. I would imagine in one of them, Simon probably doesn't die due to injuries. And if I had to guess, it's probably based on like your level or continues or deaths or something. Depends on your time, really? Okay. Damn, I thought we got through this pretty snappy-like, but I guess not. Victory achieved in 13 days. I guess 13 is just a bad number. 5 days? Holy shit. There's just no pausing at all. Well, that was Castlevania 2.